One of the biggest advantages of Chromaglow Pro is that we can actually run 300 feet of lights without injecting power. This is the biggest advantage to a 48 volt system. However, if you do need to go beyond 300 feet, we need to inject some more power. Otherwise, it will lose signal because this is low voltage lighting. So there's two options that we have for injecting power. We have a transformer that's available in a rainproof cover like this one, which can be mounted on the wall. Obviously, this needs to be mounted upright. And ideally, it would be situated below a soffit or an eave, something like that. It is a rainproof box, but it's not completely watertight. If you do need a watertight option, we have a watertight box as well. And this can be placed anywhere exposed to direct rain and weather and keep the transformer nice and safe. So I've got this one set up. It's got the transformer inside. These boxes do come with transformers inside. And we need this piece right here, which is the power T connector. And what's unique about this power T connector compared to just the regular T connector is that it has an arrow on here and it prevents the backflow of current going up the lights, which is not healthy for those lights. You'll notice on all the lights, there's actually a little arrow on here, and this points to the direction that the current is flowing. Let's say our male end of the plug is up on the side here, and the power is going to be coming through here. And this is at the end of our 300 feet. And so now we need to inject power. And by the way, you don't have to do this right at the end of 300 feet. You can inject this power anywhere along the line, but it's important that the arrow on this power T continues to point down the line. And we've got our lights with the arrow pointing in this direction as well. So what we're going to do now is take one of these, it doesn't matter which one, and we're going to inject the power with this transformer by connecting these two. We'll connect these two together, and then we'll connect these two together. And all this can live inside the tracks. So it gives a nice, clean, professional look. All you have to do is cut a small hole in the side of the track to be able to feed the wire in, and you're set. So let's put this together. I'm gonna start by putting these quick connectors on. I like to use a little bit of dielectric grease on all of my connectors. And I'll put this on here. I want to make sure that I've lined up the black with the black and the white with the white and the red with the red. So that's all set. And I can connect these together. Okay, we'll do the same over here. I need to strip the wire this time, cut the wire. So we'll cut off about 1 inch off of here. And then we're going to cut off another 1/2 inch. Twist these up. We'll put a little bit of grease on it. Doesn't take much grease, just needs a little bit. And that will really help limit any potential oxidation in the future, which could weaken the signal. Get our quick connector. Making sure that we've again lined up the colors so that they'll match the connection here. By the way, if you do get the wires flipped around, it's not going to hurt the lights. There is a protection mechanism inside the lights that will let you know that you've wired it up incorrectly. We just need to cut this one now. Again, take off about 1 inch of the outer casing. Take off about a 1/2 inch of the inner casing. A little bit of grease. Get another connector. Black. So that's matching the black. Get all the wires on the same edge. And then we'll plug those together. Okay. Now we are able to plug this into 120 volts. We've got 48 volts coming out here, and it's going to continue adding power over onto this direction here. Again, making sure that the arrow is pointing toward the end of the run. There's components in here. What it's doing is preventing the backflow of power going up the lights, which is not good for the lights.